In a small neighborhood, Emily, a young artist, sat by her window, watching the leaves fall. Sick and weak, she had lost her will to paint and live. Her once colorful world was now dull and hopeless. Her neighbor, Mr. Benson, was an elderly painter who lived quietly next door. He often saw Emily gazing out, her spirit dimmed by the weight of her illness. He knew he had to do something to lift her heart. One day, as autumn winds blew fierce, Emily told her friend, "When the last leaf falls, I'll go too." Mr. Benson overheard this and felt his heart ache for her despair. That night, Mr. Benson went out into the cold. With his paints and a lantern, he carefully worked on the wall visible from Emily's window. He painted a single leaf clinging to the vine. The next morning, Emily looked out and was amazed. The leaf still clung to the branch despite the storm. It seemed to defy nature, unmoving, strong against the wind. Day after day, the leaf remained. Its resilience sparked something in Emily. She began to sketch again, drawing the leaf in different lights, finding beauty in its strength. As the weeks passed, Emily grew stronger. She found her desire to live returning. Inspired by the leaf, she created a series of paintings that captured the spirit of hope and perseverance. Emily soon learned that Mr. Benson had fallen ill after his night in the cold. Despite his frailty, he had worked to give her that leaf, knowing it might be the symbol she needed. She visited him to thank him, but he simply smiled. "Art is meant to inspire, and you were my muse this time," he said weakly, his eyes brimming with pride. The leaf, though just paint on a wall, had done more than Mr. Benson had imagined. It not only saved Emily but brought the neighborhood together to support them both. Soon, Emily organized an exhibition of her paintings dedicated to Mr. Benson. The event raised funds to help him and others in the community, spreading hope far and wide. The painted leaf remained on the wall, a reminder of the power of human connection and the strength we draw from each other. Emily learned that hope is contagious. Her story inspired others to help and heal. She realized that even the simplest act could change someone's life. In time, Mr. Benson recovered, and the two became partners in art, creating works that inspired many. Together, they turned their pain into beauty. The final leaf stood as a symbol that even in our darkest times, we can find the strength to keep going. The key is to hold on to hope, no matter how small. Emily and Mr. Benson showed that when we use our gifts to help others, we create ripple effects of positivity and change that can last forever.